What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name's AJ Gills. How y'all doing? We are back with Life is Strange 2, Episode 4, Faith. I'm finally sitting down, finally gonna finish this up. I've just gotten distracted with other stuff as of late. The last couple of parts, Sean escaped from the hospital. He got beaten up on the side of the road. Met a nice trucker, got to a church in some random town, and we found Daniel, who is apparently being held up by this church as some sort of messiah, or probably not messiah. I'm probably reading too much into that, or I'm probably misreading that. Like a miracle. There we go. Yeah. I don't know. You know, the last couple parts, I've been talking with Rob Stone. Me and him, we've been kind of having a back and forth about the whole court trial, or maybe not court trial, but the whole case with Sean and the cop and everything at the very start of the episode. He makes some good points. You know, I mean, like I said, we had a little bit of back and forth. I mean, he's saying, you know, given public opinion and a lot of other stuff. Oh, the save did not happen where I thought it did. What was I saying? You know, he was bringing up.
Feel that cold air. Thank God.
You know, he was bringing up that you know, given the public opinion and a lot of other stuff, you know, the fact that Sean ran, he made some good points. I'm trying to kind of like go through it quickly.
Better clean it first, so I don't scare Daniel.
Went through some points of, you know, maybe why this trial would have gone by as fast as it did, or what have you. I mean, I still argue. I think that there's enough questions in the way that people are. I think that there would have been somebody taking his case, and I don't. Maybe saying that there's no way he would have been found guilty is. I've been saying that. Maybe I'm being a little too. You know, maybe I'm being a little too naive or a little too narrow-minded in the way I'm thinking of the court case, or how a court case like that would go. But I just feel like this would be a court case that would take a long-ass time. It would not be one that was extremely fast, at least in my opinion.
Wonder if Claire and Steven would like this place.
That's what I was trying to get at in the last couple. It's just, to me, that court case, the way they're like, oh, it's so open and shut that you're guilty. I'm like, I think there'd be a lot of people who would ask questions. Again, maybe it's just me.
A word, my brother.
But that's my take.
Oh, no.
Love you, Rob. I'm not trying to say, oh, you asshole, you're disagreeing with me. That's not what I'm getting at. Yeah, you know.
What is impossible for man is possible.
I enjoy the discussion.
With that,
And I thought it was interesting. That's why I tried to clarify my opinion. There we go.
Of your souls. Can you cross that invisible bridge to salvation? Do you want your soul to be saved, brothers and sisters? Yes. Oh, yes. You are not like all these sinners out there. So I never asked the Lord for a sign. Then, He gave me one. He spoke to me and told me that I was doing right. And to reward our great faith, the Lord sent me the ultimate gift. An angel, a child graced with the power of God. The miracle we have all been praying for, waiting for. Can I get a hallelujah? Do you have faith in His power? Do you have faith in me? Then please welcome our newest member and our latest miracle, the angel Daniel.
Praise you, Daniel. Hallelujah. Jesus. Save us. Save us.
Here is Daniel,
Oh, praise be
the prophet who was thrown to the lions by false prophets. But God saved Daniel so he could do his work.
Hallelujah.
Yes, Daniel was brought to me to deliver us,
Praise
to guide us from the wilderness to our destiny. Now Daniel will reveal the true power of the Lord.
Behold this miracle!
Thank you, Daniel.
Believe! What? I can't believe it. Do you feel your soul rising like the cross?
Bless you, Daniel.
Rise! Get up! Stand!
Oh, God!
Thank you, Daniel.
Daniel's been touched by God!
Oh, it's a miracle! I can't believe it!
Thank you. Oh, Lord. Thank
Oh, Daniel! Seen a miracle with your own eyes.
Now we have a voice, a messenger. Our flock keeps growing. I see more and more new faces. But this is only the beginning. You must spread the word. Bear witness to this miracle. Thank you so much for coming. And God bless all of you. Amen.
Now we're going to go outside for weapons training. Prepare for the war against the infidel.
Praise you, Daniel!
As our Reverend said, we do appreciate your kind donations. This helps us keep our church and to spread the word of God. Oh yeah, there's only a few tickets left for our picnic raffle next Sunday. Don't miss the child at another miracle. Any questions, please talk to me outside. Bless you for coming today.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
I saw you out in that parking lot earlier.
Yep, that was me.
I like to be here too. We can see the whole room, and it's where a Reverend Mother teaches us classes.
Whoa. You okay? Need some water?
No, sorry. I'm just kind of sick.
Oh, that sucks. That's too bad.
Hey, what happened to your eye?
Well, that's a long story.
That's okay. My name is Sarah Lee. What's yours?
Aw, you must be Jacob's sister. Did you get that letter from Jacob? Back when he was in California?
Yes. How did you know he was in California?
I was with him. That's how we met.
You are Daniel's brother? Really? He's always talking about you.
Hey, not too loud. Yes, I'm Daniel's brother, but I need some help.
The Reverend Mother says we always have to help our neighbor. What do you need?
Who is this Reverend?
You don't know her? That's our mother, Lisbeth. She was blessed by the hand of God when she was my age. She can't ever sin. The Lord guides her.
Oh, yeah, it's not. It doesn't make me think you're a cult.
What is this place?
This is our home. Our
An
church.
religious compound.
The Reverend Mother says we are all chosen by God.
What is Daniel doing here?
He's our miracle, and the Lord brought him right to our Reverend Mother. I like him. He's really kind and funny. We play together all the time.
So, can you take me to Daniel?
Oh, yes. He's gonna be so happy when he sees you. He missed you so much for his birthday. It will be like a late surprise.
Daniel, you're the living proof of their faith. And mine. I know you understand.
I mean... Sean?
Oh my.
Sean! You came back! I knew it!
You've grown up, and I know.
Do I look older?
Could be the stupid haircut.
What happened to your eye?
Don't worry. It's okay.
Did that happen at the farm? Because of... me? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Forget it. It wasn't your fault. I should have... It's okay.
Does it... hurt?
No. Not as much as your haircut.
Shut up. It's different. I kinda like it. Sean, I didn't want to leave you there. Nothing I could do. I was so scared. I even thought you were dead. And
It's okay. We're together now.
yes. So, are you gonna stay with us now? Huh?
We still need to go to Puerto Lobos.
But we don't need to. We have a new home now. Look.
One step at a time, Daniel. Give Sean a chance to process this. I'm sure this is all so overwhelming. By the way, my name is Lisbeth Fisher. We all prayed for your safe return. Sean, you
I don't
must be a
believe
believer
you
now
for
and on
a
board.
second.
Well,
No.
not really. No.
So Daniel was wrong? You can be honest here, Sean. But first, I need Sarah Lee and Daniel to grab the medicine kit. We have to take care of our new guest. This is a place of healing.
Aw. Let's do it later. I want to talk to him now.
Daniel? Now.
Okay, Reverend Mother.
Let's go, Daniel.
Whoa, whoa.
Saying Reverend Mother just really, again, giving me bad vibes.
It's a
Oh,
pleasure to meet you.
here's the heel
It's a
turn.
real blessing today. You were away from Daniel for quite a while.
I was in a coma.
Of course. I wasn't judging you.
Oh, it sounded
So
judgy.
what is your plan, Sean? This is a blessed family, and it would be good for Daniel to have you by his side. You should
As you
know
try and turn him into a soldier of God.
big plans for him.
You, not God.
God or you?
God, of course.
I'm his family.
2 young boys are not a family. Mark 3:25. If a house is divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Daniel sounds more like a prisoner than a guest.
It's
that actually in the
easy
Bible?
that you see things that way. After everything I've done for him. I know why you're scared, Sean. That's because your heart's full of sins. I know about that poor man you beat down back in Washington, Sean. This is a terrible sin, and until you make penance for it, I can't accept you here.
What? Are you serious?
I'm sorry, my son.
I'm not your son. And Daniel isn't gonna be your golden cow. Daniel! Come
Why
on!
don't we ask him what he wants to do?
Do not touch me! What the fuck?
What did you do?
Nothing. Enough. You spilled blood in the Lord's home.
Sean! What happened?
Your brother came in here, impure and acting like a criminal. But he can be saved, Daniel.
I'm sorry, Sean. She's right. I will pray for you. Then, when you're ready, we can.
She's trying to manipulate you.
Let me lead you to the one true light that never goes out. I want to be your friend.
You're crazy.
Play along. Play along. Play along.
I want to stay. Just go.
There's your answer, Sean.
We're together again. So we can go, right?
Come on.
Get off me, dude. What? Daniel! Let me go, asshole! Daniel! They're not your family!
Stop it.
You just need to have faith. We'll be waiting.
Daniel!
It's okay, Sean.
Daniel!
There you go. Satisfied? Now don't you ever come back! Come on, kid. Don't make me do this. You're not
Do
gonna
what?
win.
Okay, was that necessary? Because, I mean, to leave, he'd have to get up.
Daniel! Daniel!
You're pissing me off. This is private property. I have a legal right to stop any intruders. Like you.
I just want my brother.
But he doesn't want you. He was brought here, and this is where he's staying. Next time, I will not hesitate to use this. Now get out of here.
Daniel, hey! Daniel.
Sean?
Karen?
You won't get him back like this. Let's go.
I believe his mother? You know, normally I agree with the whole, defend your property, and the gun thing like that. Like, I understand that stuff and that idea, but the way he's saying it, the fence, the whole, the world's filled with sinners and he's our miracle child and all this, again, it's screaming a lot like Waco. Like, it's not the fact that he has a gun that's making me untrustworthy of the guy, or even that he threatened Sean with it. It's just everything surrounding that fact that's kind of making me go,
What happened to your eye?
Why the hell are you here? How did you find me?
Well, I got a letter from Jacob. He said you were missing, and that Daniel needed help. I believed him.
So you finally decided to check on it.
You know, Sean, sooner or later, we're gonna have to talk.
Where are we even going?
I already have a hotel room. You're gonna need to rest and clean that dressing.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's just, it's not the whole, like, defending your property with a firearm and all that. I mean, again, maybe it's the fact that, I'm born in red state America, that doesn't bother me. I mean, yes, I understand the concept of, he has the right, I'm like, yes, technically he does have the right to shoot intruders and whatever, it's the concept of it's a kid trying to find his brother. It's highly unnecessary. It's one of, what I'm saying? It's one of those, he's correct, but it's also, it's, I don't know, kind of a weird back and forth there. So like I said, you can say he's being a little overdramatic or whatever, but I wouldn't say evil until you really, again, look at the whole religious ideology behind it, the fence, that sermon. It just screams cult. Oh, I think I saw butt crack. Rated M for butt crack.
Man. Didn't clean the pain away, but that felt good. Damn. You look bad. Gotta change that dressing soon. Karen seems to be on the move quite often. Wonder how long Karen has been here. Did she kinda pretty? Wonder if she made it. So Karen did check it out. Wonder if she saw Daniel in action. I know I shouldn't peek, but what glad to know she learned the lesson.
Gross.
Karen did her own road trip to get here.
Wait, what was that?
Karen did her own road trip to get here.
$4.50, $4.50 eggs, $2.50 apple pie. It's not bad. $8.95 for all that.
Damn. Karen does like to capture the world around her. I really should finish reading this someday. Huh. This isn't her tablet.
Struggles with too many open apps, but should be good for basic browsing. Okay.
Huh. This isn't her tablet. Yay, technology. She came prepared. The Reverend Mother doesn't look too humble. Looks like a roach motel. But nobody will find me there.
Dusty as fuck.
Be right back. We'll find out.
Contact Jacob's number is on the letter he sent. Be right back, Karen.
Jeez. It only took Supermom 8 years to give a shit. Jacob, it's me, Sean.
Sean? No way! I've been waiting to hear from you for months. So you found my note in your sketchbook?
Yeah.
Where are you? You have to come here, Sean.
I know. I'm not far. In a motel.
Good. Listen, I can't talk right now. go.
Wait! Daniel, how's he doing?
Meet me tomorrow afternoon on Brady Highway. There's a junction just above Haven Point. There's a wild mice ranch billboard there. I'll be there at 4.
Jacob, wait!
I can't talk, Sean. Be there tomorrow. Please.
Damn. He couldn't really talk. All this is so messed up. Karen was always into low tech. I even think it's the one she had back then. We've come a long, long way, buddy. This thing is killing my back. I got bruises on my bruises.
It's Cassidy's. It's grandparents. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what that letter in the sketchbook. I still have not been able to find out. Okay, no, okay, that was written by Sean. Yeah, I'm still 100% sure where that message from Jacob was, but whatever. I also kind of forgot which character was Jacob from the pot farm because, entirely honest, I think most of the characters from the pot farm were just really just. I don't remember their freaking names. In all honesty, that's the thing. It's just I do not remember what the hell their names are. Mostly because we just didn't spend any time with them. I mean, so far, I started off a little wary on this chapter. Just kind of, again, it felt like more filler, there were just lots of times where just nothing was happening. But given, I think they're going in a really cool direction with this. I'm liking, from what I've seen since we got to the church, I'm really liking this again. Because, again, I think this is heading in a cool direction.
Hey, sorry it took so long. Fucking store was packed. How you feeling? Nothing broken? Altar boys don't fight fair.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Double cheese, no onion, right?
That'll do.
See, I'd forego the lettuce and tomato, and I'd prefer onion.
Got you some gauze and antibacteria stuff for your eye. Hey, don't wolf that down. Or at least take a breath.
Like you care.
Sean, I do.
Come on, Karen. Don't act all hurt. It's too late. Where were you when I broke my leg when I was 13? Not with me. When Daniel got a bad flu a couple of years ago, you didn't sleep next to him every night. Where were you? Where were you?
Fair enough. So let's talk, because we do have to get your brother out of a cult.
I'm listening.
How did you two survive alone on the road for that long?
We almost didn't. We just kept moving.
And nobody helped you along the way?
You know I don't have to answer your questions, right?
You're right. So tell me what you want from me, Sean.
Nothing, Karen. I mean, what do you want from me? A fucking hug?
Hey, I just want you to know what I did and why, if you care. So, ask me anything.
All right. Why did you bail on us?
I wasn't meant to be a wife or a mother. I thought I was supposed to. I tried to pretend for many years, but I wasn't happy, and the urge to leave just became unbearable. I had no other choice.
Are you serious? You chose this life. You fell in love. You made your own choices, right?
Making your own choices doesn't mean you can never fool yourself, Sean. After I had Daniel, you were about 8, and Esteban's garage was getting busy. There was so much going on around me, yet somehow I just felt that my own life was just slipping away. Felt like an empty shell. Sean, it was the hardest decision I ever made. I knew I might never see you all again, but I took that responsibility.
Did Dad know about all of this?
I was honest with your father. We did family therapy, but it wasn't about him. It was me.
He was heartbroken for months after you left. Years.
I was too. I was in love with your father. He was the best person I ever met.
But just not enough for you.
Something was missing from the equation, yeah. I was.
Huh? It feels like she's dancing around something there. I mean, I get it. You know, there are some people who just aren't, you know, that, you know, like a monogamous, you know, like tied down lifestyle isn't for. I get it. But I feel like there's something deeper here that we're just kind of like I said, like dancing around. It just, something doesn't feels off there. I don't know. Could just be me. Not a flaw. It's just.
So what exactly are you doing?
Just say it.
You live around here?
No. I'm way out in Arizona. Sean, I told you. Your friend Jacob wrote my P.O. box and said Daniel was in trouble. That's it.
Arizona? Holy shit. It's just lizards and rocks.
Yes, I found something there.
Yeah, that's Arizona.
New York didn't really do me good, so.
Yeah, okay. Think I've heard enough.
I didn't have a choice, Sean. We only have one life, and I didn't want mine to be spent in regrets. For years, I fooled myself, thinking I'd find satisfaction into what society expected me to be, and that was my mistake. I hope someday you can understand that. But I never stopped caring about you. For what it's worth, I am sorry for hurting you and Daniel and Esteban.
I know you are, Karen. It still doesn't change the way I feel.
Of course not.
I mean, on some level, I understand why she ran.
I don't.
On some level.
I need some air.
You know, like I understand that idea that, you know, you kind of gotta be true to yourself. You gotta kind of look out for yourself and do things that you need to do and yada yada. I understand that, and that is important. But at the same time, when you also have responsibilities and you know, like she had kids and a family and all this stuff, I feel like sometimes I don't know. Like, I'm going back and forth here within my own brain that I'm like, I understand the selfishness and I respect it in a way, but at the same time, you have responsibilities and stuff. I don't know.
Whatever you want to say to me.
That's hard to.
This is the time. Let's.
I'm leaning towards bad person, but at least an understandable person, if that makes sense.
So, did you ever actually miss us? Or Dad?
Of course, Sean. I do miss your father. He had such a big heart. He could brighten up a rainy day. That was like his superpower. But above all, I missed watching you grow up. See how you saw the world. I missed sharing these moments with you, Sean.
We used to do so much stuff. Like when you taught me to ride because Dad sucked. Or when we went camping near Vancouver. Just me and you.
You always loved night skies.
I did stargaze a lot when I was in California.
Trust me, the further south you go, the better it gets.
So... what did you do when you left? Where did you go?
I pursued some dreams and failed. Learned the lessons. I guess all this time I tried to find out what really matters to me.
Which doesn't involve a husband and 2 kids.
It does to a lot of people, and I totally respect that. Just not to me. I wasn't good at making plans, which is what most of modern life is about, right? School, job, marriage. Ask my mom and dad. They wanted me to follow their rules, their faith. I tried, but I wanted to find my own way, with no security blanket. Family, religion, social norms. It's just all about security, after all. But it all just looked like a sweet golden jail to me. I tried to escape that.
Yeah. Hope it was worth it.
It was. For now, I've found my place in the world, with like-minded people. I'm at peace with my fuck-ups and my decisions.
That's so inspiring.
I know, that's hard to understand. But I think people should know who they are. And not fake it for anybody.
You know, I will give her this. At least she understands what she did was not, how to put it. What she did wasn't, she understands that she hurt people, if that makes sense. Yeah, you can say what she did was selfish, and it was. She did. Like I said, I have trouble saying bad person necessarily. I know like 10 seconds ago I said bad person, but at least she understands what she's... I don't know. You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm sitting going, this is kind of like a weird gray area.
I mean, I get you wanted to leave and stuff. Okay. But why would you ghost us like that? Not even a fucking birthday card.
I thought if I vanished, you would all move on. But I wanted to contact you guys so many times. I almost did.
But you wanted a clean break from us.
I didn't want to be a part-time, pissed-off mother. Not fair to any of you. I left when Daniel was still very young, so he wouldn't remember me.
But Sean would?
Cool plan, Mom. You hurt Daniel way worse. He thought you took off because of it.
I know. I hope I can make it up to you, Daniel. Someday. I can start by getting his ass out of that church. Cult. Whatever.
Whatever. You sound so... careless. It's like you can't even realize how much pain you've caused.
I do care. It's why I'm here. To help you and your brother. If I didn't step up to help him now, I couldn't live with myself. Oh man, Esteban hated when I smoked. He didn't want me to die an early death. Fuck. Life can be so cynical sometimes.
I remember he would smoke sometimes. Long ago.
We didn't fight much, but when we did, I would go out on the porch and light up so I could calm down. Esteban would come over and ask for a drag. And then we'd just look up at the sky and watch the stars. Or the planes. I do miss that.
I used to do the same thing with my best friend Lila. Smoking on the porch. Just letting time go.
That's when you know someone is good to you. When you can just sit together, shut the hell up, and watch the universe do its own thing.
We should go back.
All right, that's enough of that.
I gotta change this dressing.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just kind of letting the mood and kind of like sink in, like with what she said. You know, it's, you know, when you're connected to somebody, something like that. You know, looking into watch the universe do its thing. Plus, I was kind of liking the music and the imagery. I thought that was a nice shot.
Sean, I know I can't change the past. Or what I did. But this is about helping your brother. You gotta trust me this one time.
I know. It's still hard. But yes. We have to be a team to rescue Daniel.
We can do it.
Okay. How?
We need to get in touch with this Jacob. He obviously knows a lot more than us about the church.
Well, I called him when you were out. We can meet with him tomorrow.
Okay, good. I also got these, just in case.
Okay. Better take care of the eye.
So, do you need any help with that?
Yes. Thanks.
So, you feel like telling me the story here?
When we have time.
Gotcha.
Really? You don't have time now? It's not that long of a story. You were working at the pot farm, you know. Like, you could have even started the story there. It really wouldn't be that, like I said, long of a story. Makes that with you have technically until the next day at 4 o'clock to meet Jacob at that overpass. Or wherever the hell he said on the highway, whatever. God, yeah, play music. Give us dialogue. Have something going on here. This is kind of like that moment when we were in the truck earlier. You know, when we were in the truck riding to the church, there were just long pauses. Okay, now we look like a Bond villain.
Great.
Thank you, Karen.
Big day tomorrow, so we should get some rest.
But yeah, I mean, there are just long, silent periods. I'm serious. It's almost like you could cut out chunks or write dialogue or something, and they could make the narrative a lot tighter. They could make the episodes a lot tighter. Let me rephrase. If they cut out some of those moments where it's just them sitting there staring at each other. I understand that stuff earlier in the hotel room. It was Sean kind of reconnecting with his mother and everything. I understand that stuff. That makes perfectly fine sense. It's like I said, it's that moment where she's cleaning his eye. There's no music, there's no dialogue, there's nothing. It's just, do we really need that scene? And if you want to say yes, again, you could have given us something more there.
He better. He promised.
Sorry for the creaking of my chair.
If he doesn't find us, we'll find him. I can't believe how much crap you guys have been through. Makes me want to punch in the face each and every asshole that got in your way.
Yeah. Good thing we got to meet amazing people, too.
Life on the road is all about that. The sweet encounters.
Hope I can see them again someday.
Oh, you will. So tell me about Daniel. What's he like?
He's a little rascal. He never stops.
Just like you did, you know? Heads up. Is that him?
Yep. Wait here.
Sean! What happened?
What were you thinking, Jake?
I didn't know where else to go. Listen, I saw Daniel come back to the camp that night. Like he was in shock or something. Then I heard all these sirens and I got scared. I packed a few things, I took a blanket from your tent and we left together. I also kept the cash you made on the farm. It's in my car.
You did right, Jake. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna yell at him.
What he looked like when I found him that night, Sean. He was in bad shape, with a gunshot wound, and all by himself. I couldn't just leave him there.
What about the others? Hannah, Penny, what happened to them?
They ran over to Meryl's place when they found out Finn and Cass were gone. That was the last time I saw them. Then on our way out here, Daniel told me more about what happened that night. How scared he was. The blast. Daniel feels he's gotta redeem himself for what he did.
I need...
Explains the whole church thing.
He's not guilty of anything. I should have protected him better.
I'm telling you, to be careful with the Reverend Mother. She's waited her whole life for somebody like Daniel. The Reverend knows how to manipulate people. She's good at this. He wants to stay with her. Daniel has faith in the Reverend now.
Yeah, not afraid of that Lisbeth of yours. I'm getting Daniel out of here.
Come on. There's no way they're gonna let you take him away.
Well, too bad. We're not gonna ask for their permission. You must be Jacob. I'm Karen. Hi.
Okay. I don't know if you want to do this, but I have an idea. I think school must be over by now, but Lisbeth will stay at the church with Daniel for his special classes. That'll give us time to sneak into the compound before we get to them.
I'll be on the lookout. Keep watch in case it all goes to shit. Sean, stay on the walkie.
Sounds like a plan.
One more thing. We have to get my sister, too. Sarah Lee.
Really, Jacob? Come on, man. She's with your parents.
I know. Please, listen, Sean. She's not safe here. She's sick. They believe in everything Lisbeth says. And she says she'll cure Sarah with prayers. I know you understand, right?
Damn, Jake.
We need his help too, Sean.
Okay, Jake. I'm listening.
Lisbeth knows what's wrong with Sarah Lee. We need to find her medical record. I think it's in her home office. Then I'll go get Sarah Lee while you get Daniel. Okay?
Fine.
Sure.
I'm gonna trust you on this, Jacob. All good for you, Karen.
What if Daniel won't go with you?
He will. I know him.
Shouldn't Sean hide in the trunk or somewhere else? Because, you know, I feel like the front seat might be an odd place to hide. Yeah. All right. Either way, guys, I think that's going to about do it for this one. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links, all that stuff is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for next time. And I believe the conclusion of episode 4 of Life is Strange 2. But like I said, that'll be next time. And until then, my name's AJ Gels. This is Thought Game Channel. I'm out.